What I want to know about is all about your coaching journey. So tell me where you first, obviously you played, but tell me how you came about coaching and where that all started.
So I did my coaching, my level 2 when I was playing, when I was in the youth team at Cambridge.
Yep.
To be honest, at the time, never thought I would ever use it because I thought I was going to have a long career. That didn't really work. Then when I got released by Cambridge, I did some coaching in the RDC, and then from there I went into school coaching.
When you did the level 2, obviously as part of the scholarship and everything else, did you enjoy it? Was it something that like you just did because everyone else did? Like, how did you feel at that time?
I think it was posed to us as something that we had to do.
Okay.
And it was done, you could coach the players, so we were coaching our friends, so it was quite difficult.
Yeah, very different.
And like people were trying to stitch each other up like during the sessions.
Classic.
And yeah, it was tricky. Like I said, I never really thought I would use it, but in hindsight it worked out quite well.
So when you then went, obviously coaching in like development centres and that sort of stuff, I assume you enjoyed it and sort of got the bug for it then?
Yeah, I enjoyed that coaching, and that they were obviously some talented players, and I enjoyed that aspect of it. I did a little bit of stuff with the academy players and definitely enjoyed that with talented players, gifted players. But that was probably where it started with me, like really enjoying coaching and seeing it as something to do going forward.
And then obviously you went into a coaching role, coaching like schools and that type of thing. How did you find that?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the school work. I think there's obviously pros and cons of coaching in school, whereas you're getting children to do things that perhaps they don't want to do. But I did enjoy the variation of it, doing different sports, different stuff. Enjoyable, and you get to know kids and loads of different children, different backgrounds and all of that, and that was good, yeah.
Nice. You had a real mix then, so development centres, academies, complete other end of the spectrum where you're then coaching, like you said, children that sometimes might not even want to be there, don't enjoy PE, to then like with the Football Fun Factory, and why the FFF and why our programmes?
I think the real pull to me with the Football Fun Factory was going back to it being just fun. I spent a lot of time in schools convincing children to do things they didn't really want to do, whereas obviously with our programmes all the kids want to be there because it's fun, because it's enjoyable for them. So, and that was at the time for me, getting back into football being an enjoyable thing for me. Yeah, that was the big thing with the Football Fun Factory, that it was just for fun.
Nice. And then tell us a little bit more then obviously about the coaching you currently do within your community, like the amount of children you coach, the types of children you coach, and the difference that you've seen, I guess you've had on their journey and their experiences today.
Yeah, so at the minute I have a pretty full week, do 4 Football Fun developments in the evenings, and then TOTS on the weekend. I have about 140 children across the community at the minute. The Football Fun and development especially are my busiest sessions, the one in Chatteris, where I'm from. We have about 40 children on that. Some of them have been with me since I started. The very first session I ran, I've been there nearly 3 years now. And that's class, like seeing the impact on them and their families, how long they've been with us. And it shows how good it is and how enjoyable it is that they want to come for that amount of time.
So good. With those children that have been there, would you say that's your like sort of highlight as a coach, and that's your favourite thing? Is you mentioned like a few times like building relationships and I guess seeing them develop and the journey that they've gone on. Like, are they the highlights for you?
Yeah, I think so. And I think the best thing for me is that my busiest session is in Chatteris, like my hometown, where I'm from, and I've always been quite passionate about that as an area. And that being my busiest session with 40 children on it and growing is a highlight for me. And like you say, the kids that have been there the whole time, seeing them progress from little tiny 5-year-olds to now 7, nearly 8, some of them, that is good, and that they still enjoy it. And some sessions they love certain sessions. Like, that is nice when they can we do this, can we do that? That's good.
It's so good, and I think that's what we're so excited about, you coming in and obviously taking on the management franchise, because it means that the impact that you're making in the sessions you're currently doing, like you speak so passionately about the one in Chatteris, but the 40 children you coach there, to be able to then scale that on and up and take that on to then 40 children in different areas and different communities and really grow the impact that you're making. So yeah, mate, we're absolutely buzzing and can't wait for you to get going.
Yeah, me too.